Now on Good Morning Northwest, a woman trapped in her crashed car for more than 12 hours in Spokane Valley. How she got into this mess and then got rescued.
Today is going to be the real easy day. Tomorrow, we're going to see the change and another cold front coming in. 'Tis the season. Your forecast coming up.
Plus, this November, Deer Park residents are being asked to shell out more than $55 million for some much-needed school improvements. Why the district says this money is desperately needed. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News. Now, thanks so much for starting your day with us. I'm Natalie Grant. Today is Thursday, October 3rd. Robin has the morning off. Let's kick things off with Mark Peterson here. Take a look at our forecast. As you're heading out the door, you're definitely going to want to grab that jacket today.
Yeah, clear and cool, if not cold this morning. Now, in some areas of Spokane, we're around 40 degrees, 39 in Coeur d'Alene, but elsewhere, it's chillier, and I'll have those temperatures in just about 20 seconds. Hey, sunshine today, and the 4 things we want you to know about. That cold front arrives tomorrow. Winds and showers. This is going to be the 3rd one we've seen in 10 days. And then we're going to see a gorgeous weekend behind that. So a little bit of energy coming our way. Deer Park, you're sitting at 27, 37 downtown. It's freezing in Cheney and 25 into Spirit Lake, upper 30s around North Idaho. So again, that light jacket, heavier perhaps into Deer Park. It's going to get nicer this afternoon. We're going to have sunshine there and here, and we are going to see by 5 o'clock a few high thin clouds coming across. Tomorrow, increased clouds, winds, and rain showers. Those winds gusting to 40 miles an hour. Behind that, it starts to calm down. And really, Saturday looking to be pretty nice. Just cloud cover for the most part. 4-hour day today. We're going to start off cool. We're going to warm up to near 60 by noon, and then we're going to be in the mid-60s again, which is average for this time of year. We're going to see, again, average temperatures again tomorrow, but above average winds and chances of rain showers.
Mark, thanks. Well, the worst of Hurricane Helene may still be untold. In some cities in Georgia, more than 70% of the people there are still without power following Helene's wrath. Hannah Joy is at the Breaking Now desk for us this morning. And Hannah, yesterday, President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris visited hurricane victims in North Carolina and Georgia. What did they see there?
We already know Hurricane Helene hit Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, and North Carolina hard. Still, hundreds of roads remain closed and several towns are still isolated. Recovery efforts are at a critical stage. But since we last checked, at least 189 people were reported dead. And that number is still set to climb in the days ahead. Now power lines are dangling, poles snapped in half. It may be a month before companies can restore power in some areas.
There are some places that the road's been completely demolished in like mile stretches, so it's going to be a little while on getting power restored to those remote locations.
Those who survived the storm now face a wave of threats, including access to water, oxygen, medication, and emergency services.
It's the not knowing what's happening around you. It's not knowing if help is coming.
Despite limited resources, neighbors have been helping neighbors.
This will be an ongoing effort for years.
With many failed roads, many crucial supplies are being delivered by airdrop and in some cases mule trains. Wednesday afternoon, Vice President Kamala Harris toured damages in Augusta, Georgia.
There's a lot of work that's going to need to happen over the coming days, weeks, and months.
President Joe Biden is promising that the federal government will help those affected by Hurricane Helene. Yesterday, Biden was on the ground in North Carolina. He highlighted government recovery efforts, including housing and food for victims.
The United States, the nation, has your back. The nation has your back. We're not leaving till you're back on your feet completely. My heart goes out to everyone who has experienced the unthinkable loss, but we're here for you.
Biden has ordered the Pentagon to deploy 1,000 active duty troops to help with recovery efforts. During the visit, the president thanked North Carolina's Democratic governor and South Carolina's Republican governor. Biden said, in this time like this, it's crucial that we put politics aside. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Hannah, thanks. Well, an Uber driver trapped in her car for 12 hours in Spokane Valley is now recovering this morning. She said that, and she would have still been there longer if her sister hadn't found her. In this video, you can see fire crews trying to pull out her SUV of this 15-foot ditch. When she crashed, her airbags deployed, which made her stuck between the dashboard and her seat. Firefighters had to use ropes and pull the doors off the car just to get her out. Now, this all happened in a rural area near 44th and Sullivan late Tuesday night. Leslie Swanner, the sister of the woman who was trapped in her car, was the one that found her.
She didn't come home at her normal time, so we were worried about her, and so we found her through an app called Life 360. We came up here and looked for her and found her down there.
Well, it's still unclear why she ended up on that road and down in the ditch in the first place, though neighbors tell us this isn't the first time something like this has happened here. She was taken to the hospital with minor injuries, and her family says the most important thing is that they found her and she is okay. The owner of Alpine Deli in downtown Spokane says an arsonist damaged their building Sunday night. It was all captured on camera, showing someone starting several fires in the hours before midnight. Now, we spoke to the business that captured the arsonist on surveillance footage, but they didn't want to share it for fear of retaliation. However, we did watch the video showing a person sparking several fires in the back of Alpine Deli, burning wood, pellets, bricks, and plastic. Now, luckily, the flames did not breach the building.
It's getting to me, you know, it's absolutely getting to me, because I never know if what I love is still here when I get here.
The Alpine Deli is located just a few blocks from the Division Street corridor, an area that struggles with crime and drugs. The owner says she's considering not renewing her lease. Well, in our For the People coverage this morning, in this upcoming election, the Deer Park School District is asking the community to pass a 27-year, $55.1 million bond for a new elementary school and transportation facility. The bond will cost voters an estimated $126 per $100,000 of assessed property value. That means if you own a $400,000 home, for example, you'd be paying about $504 a year in taxes for this bond. The district says Arcadia Elementary, which serves grades 3 through 5, is currently overcrowded. It was originally built for 350 students, and right now there are about 450 who attend the school. Space there is limited, so they've split the gym in half using a collapsible wall. So one half of the gym is used as a gym, while the other half is used as the cafeteria. Some classrooms are also in portables, which means they're away from the main building.
Youngest and smallest kids have to travel back and forth to get to the office, to get to the gym, to get to the library. Any of their basic needs have to be accomplished in the main building. So the kids are walking outside. We believe the safest place for students to learn is under one roof in one building.
Bond money would also be used to fund new transportation facilities for the district buses. The current one is nearly 100 years old. Well, early voting in Kootenai County is about 2 weeks away now, and the deadline to register to vote is coming up quick. The Kootenai County Elections Department expects a notably high voter turnout for this year's general election in November, and this could lead to longer lines on Election Day.
But we're going to have high turnout, and I know we're going to have high turnout in Kootenai County on Election Day, probably the highest in the state, so be prepared for that too.
Now, County Clerk Jennifer Locke, who just heard from there, urges voters to familiarize themselves with their ballot ahead of time and make sure your voter registration is up to date and to register to vote ahead of Election Day. Online voting registration closes Friday, October 11th, but you can still register to vote in person up until Election Day. And for a full list of Idaho voter resources, you can head to our election headquarters. It's on KXLY.com/forthepeople. Good morning, Northwest time. Right now is 6:08. Checking back in with Mark Peterson here as we head into our Thursday. Air quality looking great.
This has been one of the best summers for air quality we've seen in decades, and we really sort of lucked out with all those fires into California. So it continues to stay away from us. We're going to continue to talk about a cold front. That is coming up next.
The Spokane Arena has transformed for the return of Chiefs hockey. We're sharing what your family can look forward to this season coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
And still to come, buying a burger for a good cause. When and where you can support this year's Christmas Wish. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Hey, what are you up to?
Just registered for the Cougs First Show.
The Cougs First Show.
Cougs First Show.
Cougs First Show.
The Cougs First Show.
Cougs
First Show.
I use my phone for everything. And now with my Ascend checking from P1FCU, I can do even more. I can deposit checks and easily make payments with my mobile wallet. And when my clumsiness gets the best of me and my phone finally does break, I get free cell phone insurance with my Ascend checking too.
Open your P1FCU checking account at p1fcu.org and start earning today.
Not the best sound to start your day with, is it? Your next decision should be to call Precision. Our professionally trained technicians are here to provide you with award-winning service every time. Our trucks are rolling warehouses, so we can get you back up and running fast. Need a new door? We do that too. And right now, get a new garage door, Wi-Fi opener, and remote combo installed for as low as $34 per month and up to $500 in cashback savings. Call or book online today.
What's better than the perfect cut of meat for a tasty meal? That's easy. The perfect cut of meat on sale.
Super One Foods 12-hour meat sale this Thursday only with great savings on Prairie Fresh boneless pork loin roast, $1.98 a pound. USDA Choice boneless beef sirloin tip roast, $3.98 a pound. Prairie Fresh pork loin filet, $4.98 each.
Super One Foods 12-hour meat sale this Thursday only. The savings are sizzling.
Visit Fred's Appliance today and explore unbeatable deals on the largest selection of in-stock, get-it-today inventory in the region. Discover the quietest KitchenAid dishwasher, offering powerful cleaning without the noise. Run a cycle anytime. Enjoy a third-level rack for silverware and utensils, an adjustable middle rack for tall items, and the Print Shield finish that resists smudges and fingerprints. All for just $8.49. Save $300 today. At Fred's, we sell appliances. Only appliances.
Hey, what are you up to? Just registered for the Cougs First Show. The Cougs First Show. Cougs First Show. Cougs First Show. The Cougs First Show. Cougs First Show.
Save your greed! Welcome back. The time right now is 6:12, and here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. Bank of America customers reported problems accessing their online bank accounts yesterday, and some still can't log in today. Other customers can log in, but they say their accounts display no balance despite having money in the bank. According to Down Detector, which collects data on outages, the peak of these reports occurred in the early afternoon yesterday. Bank of America has not commented yet on these reports. Picket lines at ports are turning into lines out at sea. Cargo ships are starting to stack up at ports shut down by the dock workers' strike along the east and Gulf coasts. Now, before the strike, there were 3 ships waiting to be unloaded. Now there are at least 45. Officials in Hawaii have announced their latest findings into what caused the Lahaina wildfires on Maui last year. 102 people were killed in August of 2023 after an earlier brush fire erupted on the island. Now, on Wednesday, the U.S. Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives and the Maui Fire Department presented their findings. The group did not address liability, but found that it was all sparked by the rekindling of the morning fire. Firefighters thought that one had been completely put out. Former President Donald Trump says that if he's reelected in November, he would revoke temporary protected status for the Haitian migrants living in Springfield, Ohio, and deport them. Trump made comments in an interview with News Nation on Wednesday. Now, temporary protected status shields migrants from deportation and allows them to live and work in the country for a limited period of time. Trump, in recent weeks, has spread debunked conspiracy theories about Haitian migrants eating pets in Springfield, including at last month's presidential debate.
The 10-second takeaway on this Thursday morning, it's going to be sunny and mild today. Really looking pretty good. Temperatures about average, but put on a warm layer as you head out. It's chilly outside. Sunglasses because it will be sunny. 66 the high.
Hey, it's never too early to start thinking about the holidays, right? And to support families here in our community who might be going through a tough time. The 7 radio stations of the KXLY broadcast group are already raising money to help these families who with the expanded Christmas Wish program. Now, on Tuesdays and Wednesdays in October, when you buy a double burger from Delicious, $1 from each of those burgers will support Christmas Wish. It's the 30th anniversary of the program that helps people with everything from holiday gifts to snow tires to utility bills. The program started on 92.9 ZZU 30 years ago. And this year, it will also be supported by Rock 94.5, 700 ESPN, KXLY 920, Coyote Country, and Hot 96.9. But that burger is just the start of how you can help. We've put a link on KXLY.com to a donation site and a place to learn more about Christmas Wish and all the great work that they do. There's also information about how to purchase from a local coffee roaster that will give a boost to the program. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:15. The seasons are changing, and that comes with some increased allergies. A look at what people can expect this year as we head into those colder months. That's next. And are you ready for some hockey? Well, get ready because the Spokane Chiefs have kicked off their season. And if you missed the first game, don't worry. We got 2 more this weekend for you. Allison Martinez is live at the Spokane Arena with everything new and fun you can expect this season. That's right after the break.
I'm Mark Peterson, the Extreme Team and Horizon Credit Union, ready to take on our next job. If you know of a project that needs an Extreme Team makeover, go to KXLY.com to nominate it. Our thanks to Horizon Credit Union for sponsoring the 4 News Now Extreme Team.
Oh, man.
Don't worry. I can take real good care of you. See? All taken care of. Works perfectly for you, right?
It's important that you are taken care of properly. At Craig Swap & Associates, we don't get paid until you win.
One call, that's all. 509-999-9999.
The Spokane Home Builders Association and Fred's Appliance are proud to present the 20th Annual Fall Festival of Homes, featuring 16 gorgeous homes from 11 of Spokane's finest builders, like Grit and Timber and Lennar.
This is a story of first downs and second chances.
I wanted to keep playing, but my feet hurt.
You'd think all those big league experts could have helped.
You have access to anything, but none of it worked.
His football career ended, but his plantar fasciitis pain didn't. Till he found the Good Feet store.
I got fitted for my arch supports. Let me tell you something. They work.
Now, he recommends Good Feet to
anybody. If you move, go to the Good Feet store.
So get moving. Come in for your free fitting.
I felt like there was just no answers to get out of the anxiety and the depression that I had.
Introducing NeuroStim TMS, Washington's leading provider of transcranial magnetic stimulation, or TMS therapy. TMS is not shock therapy. It's an FDA-approved, easy outpatient experience and covered by all major medical insurances.
There's nothing better than just being able to enjoy life again.
Reach out to NeuroStim TMS today and rediscover the light and joy in your life.
It's time for 4 News Now, Coats for Kids! Drop off new or gently used coats at any of our sponsored locations. We'll bring them to Alsco for professional cleaning, then get them out to local children in need. Donate Coats for Kids through October 31st.
Fred's Appliance is proud to partner with Coats for Kids, and we're giving you a chance to give back and win big. When you donate your coats, you'll be entered for a chance to win a beautiful Electrolux laundry set. You can drop off your coats at any of our Fred's Appliance locations.
It's a 48-hour flash sale this Friday and Saturday at Walker's Furniture, where every item is marked down an additional 20% off already low prices. Or take advantage of 5 years no interest financing with no money down.
Beautiful bedroom sets 20% off. All sofas, love seats, and sectionals 20% off. And all dining sets 20% off.
It's a flash sale you can't afford to miss this Friday and Saturday at Walker's.
4 News Now is brought to you by Super One Foods. Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Welcome back. Time right now is 6:18. Get ready. Hockey is officially back in the Lilac City. The Spokane Chiefs kicked off their season last week, and in case you missed it, there are 2 more home games coming up this weekend. Our Allison Martinez is live at the Spokane Arena today to share what Chiefs fans can look forward to this season. Lots of fun new upgrades down there, Allison. What do you have to share?
Yes. Yeah, that's absolutely right. I am joined with Jay Stewart. He's the Vice President for the Spokane Chiefs here. Thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thanks for coming.
Here, of course, we're in the Spokane Arena, and things are looking a little different in here. Is that right?
It is, yes. Yeah, the Spokane Public Facilities District put some money back into the building this summer, and some of the things that you'll recognize when you get to the arena are the retractable seating, which is behind the camera and behind us here a little bit. The brand new ribbon board that runs around the fascia of the building, and then the LED lighting as well. The bright white lights, definitely going to be great for games on television, our webcast, and obviously for everybody in-house here. But also a couple of the upgrades that they made were the Lexus Finley Club above 106, 107, extended that a little bit. And then all of the suites, the 17 suites that are around the building, those got a full remodel as well.
Awesome. Just really cool additions that will just enhance the experience of watching a Chiefs game all the more.
Yeah.
Can you quickly tell us what families need to know if they want to come out and support? They can do that this weekend.
They can, right? Yep. We've got games Friday and Saturday night. A couple giveaways, a poster, a Berkeley Catton poster, who was the first round pick of the Seattle Kraken on Friday. And then on Saturday, we have a magnet schedule giveaway presented by Numerica, and tickets are available at 535-PUCK or SpokaneChiefs.com.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Make sure to come out here and support the Chiefs this weekend, and be loud if you're going to come here for sure. We'll send it back to you guys in studio.
It's looking so great down there. Lots of fun opportunities to come out and check out a game. Go Chiefs. It'll be a good season. Well, hey, taking a live look outside this morning, taking a look at the pavilion today. You know what? These temperatures getting cooler out there. It's a chilly start to our morning, but that doesn't quite mean allergy season is over yet. Some scientists say lingering warmer temperatures are causing the allergy season to start earlier and last longer. Now, that in turn delays the first frost, giving plants that release allergens more time to grow. Other experts say higher levels of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere further drive plant growth, generating even more pollen. So even though it is a little chilly out there, you probably still want to keep that Claritin handy for you, unfortunately.
Yeah, we saw a very warm summer, one of the warmest summers we've had on record. And again, we talked about the allergies, the tree, the grass.
The fun stuff.
It continues. All right, the cold weather now continuing, 27 into Deer Park. It's 32 in Cheney. And again, temperatures in the upper 30s, around 40 along, again, the I-90 corridor. So that's pretty much what we had yesterday. The soil moisture. We have very dry soil. We've had a very dry year. And so we're talking about that potential for dust tomorrow when we get into these winds from the Tri-Cities all the way up to Ritzville and in around the Vantage area. Yeah, it's just very, very dry. So then you take that dry earth, and of course you're working it agriculturally and just by natural movement of animals, and then you have loose soil. Now you throw winds at it that are gusting in excess of 30 miles an hour. That brings up that soil, creates dust, and we have lower visibility along I-90 Highway 2 into the Davenport area potentially. So it really is going to be west of us, but we're still going to have those winds to 40 miles an hour, the potential for some power outages, and we could see them, again, bring some of the power down on purpose because of the dry conditions and the potential that we could see. Our forecast today, we're going to be in around 50 by 10 o'clock this morning, so we warm up okay. We're going to be in the mid-60s by 3 o'clock, hanging out there through dinner time. Then it starts to cool as the sun sets, and we're going to see a continuation of that potential for some rain. It's going to be Friday at 2 o'clock. So we look at the planning forecast. We transition on Friday. We get the gusty winds, the breezy conditions, 68 for the high. Behind that, cooler air 64, and then we're back in the low to mid 70s all the way into middle of next week.
Well, if you missed out on some fun getting outside times this past weekend for, I don't know, all your fall activities, and this weekend looks like it'll be a good one.
It's going to be great.
All right, thanks, Mark. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:23. The Washington State Cougars looking to bounce back after their loss to future Pac-12 rival Boise State last weekend. And with a bye week this weekend, you can find out how the Cougs plan to bounce back for next week's matchup against Fresno State. That's coming up next in Morning Sports.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Every fire season is more intense than the last, but Initiative 2117 will cut programs to prevent wildfires at a time we can't afford to. 2117 goes against everything we do. Vote no on 2117. It's a bad deal for Washington.
Mainstream has proudly served Greater Spokane and Northern Idaho for over 20 years, offering reliable and high-quality home services. Our exceptional team is committed to delivering trusted plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical solutions that ensure the comfort and safety of your home. Our goal is to provide the best experience possible when it comes to repairing, maintaining, or installing systems that make your home a more comfortable place to live. Because we are home services, we are Mainstream.
Attention high school sports fans. Your school could be featured on 4 News Now Game of the Week. Go to KXLY.com. Vote for your favorite game, and your team could be the featured game on Friday Night Sports Extra. 4 News Now Game of the Week. Brought to you by BECU.
Take a journey through the magical stories of Frozen 2, Aladdin, and more at Disney on Ice presents Magic in the Stars. Coming to Spokane Arena October 18th through 20th. Tickets on sale now. For show details, visit DisneyOnIce.com today.
I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, turn around.
Find fall fashion and a whole lot more at River Park Square.
It's a 48-hour flash sale this Friday and Saturday at Walker's Furniture, where every item is marked down an additional 20% off already low prices. Or take advantage of 5 years no-interest financing with no money down.
Beautiful bedroom sets 20% off. All sofas, love seats, and sectionals 20% off. And all dining sets 20% off.
It's a flash sale you can't afford to miss this Friday and Saturday at Walker's.
For us, protecting the land means everything. It's our homestead and legacy. But Initiative 2117 puts our air and water at risk, and cuts to transportation funding will make it harder to move products. 2117 is a bad deal for Washington.
The Cougars took a long weekend after a tough loss on the road against Boise State, but they're back in Pullman and back in practice, prepping for Fresno State in 2 weeks, but also taking the time to address and fix the errors from Saturday's loss. A bye week this week couldn't have come at a better time now that the Cougs have gotten the chance to stomach their first loss of the season. Some are taking it well, while Jake Dickert says others need to figure out how to learn from their mistakes.
Great teams have hard conversations, not just coach to player, but player to player. There was some lack of efforts out there that's just not acceptable. You want to go out there and win a big ball game. We pointed those out. We also showed some great efforts, right? In times of us doing really good things. It wasn't all bad. You can't take it like that either, but there were some hard things, and guys need to own up to it. Some really did, and some need to work on the maturity aspect of what that takes.
Thankfully, the Cougs have a good chunk of time to iron things out and get healthy. Dickert also mentioned a couple guys are banged up after last weekend's game, and that includes running back Dylan Payne with an ACL injury. Dickert says he is out for the rest of the season, but the Cougs will be back in action on October 12th against Fresno State. In studio, Sydney Berger, 4 News Now Sports.
Can't wait to see him again there. Thanks, Sydney. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:27. New concerns today at Eastern Washington University. 2 students given a date rape drug while at a party over the weekend. A new warning from police, and we've got tips to keep yourself and your friends safe in these situations. That's next. And whooping cough cases continue to grow in our area. What to do if your child or you start to show symptoms. And before we go to break, here's a first look at today's, what's coming up on Good Morning America, at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, high-speed rescue.
So if you can get in front of it, slow it down, do it now. Otherwise, we're just going to have to see what happens.
In Fargo, North Dakota, this 2022 white Honda Pilot malfunctioning, unable to stop as it continues to accelerate upwards of 110 miles per hour. The driver, 18-year-old Sam Dutcher, trying everything he could to stop the car.
Are you able to push that e-brake and just lock them up?
And overnight, that heroic officer speaking out to GMA.
It was kind of just get in front of them and try to get them stopped. It was definitely a big relief, just knowing that, you know, if we wouldn't have been able to get it stopped, I don't think Sam would be here to talk about it.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll hear more from that quick-thinking officer and talk to that young driver behind the wheel. With your GMA First Look, I'm Will Reeve, ABC News, New York.
The darkness of bipolar depression made me feel like life was moving on without me. Then I found a chance to let in the light.
Discover Caplyta. Unlike some medicines that only treat bipolar 1, Caplyta is proven to deliver significant symptom relief from both bipolar 1 and 2 depression. And in clinical trials, movement disorders and weight gain were not common.
Caplyta can cause serious side effects. Call your doctor about sudden mood changes, behaviors, or suicidal thoughts right away. Antidepressants may increase these risks in young adults. Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. Caplyta is not approved for dementia-related psychosis. Report fever, confusion, or stiff muscles which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements which may be permanent. Common side effects include sleepiness, dizziness, nausea, and dry mouth. These aren't all the side effects.
In the darkness of bipolar 1 and 2 depression, Caplyta can help you let in the light. Ask your doctor about Caplyta. Find savings and support at caplyta.com.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app. Sign up for the 4 News Now Daily Local at KXLY.com. At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
Are you a pour-over purist? At Numerica, you'll find money answers for you and only you. Learn more at numericacu.com.
Tonight and tomorrow, Cal Cars is kicking off the month with a 72-hour sale at both Cal locations, where they are marking down over 72 trucks, cars, and SUVs to sell fast. Plus delaying all payments until next year. And $0 down is all you need. This is your chance to save thousands and trade your old vehicle in for something better with a complimentary 2-year service maintenance plan included. But it's only today through this Sunday at Cal.
I'm Chad Young from the EasyHomebuyer.com, Spokane and Coeur d'Alene's easiest way to sell your house fast. If you have a few moments, I hope you'll give me the opportunity to make you an instant cash offer on your home. With the EasyHomebuyer.com, we will buy your house in as-is condition with no repairs, no closing costs, and no commissions. To get your no-obligation cash offer, give us a call or visit us online at theeasyhomebuyer.com.
Pick up the phone to inquire. Call the Easy Home Buyer.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
We are kicking off this half hour with the 4 News Now Story Tracker, tracking the stories people are reading about this morning. One of the doctors who helped supply actor Matthew Perry with ketamine has pleaded guilty to drug charges and is cooperating with prosecutors. Dr. Mark Chavez admitting to the judge that he wrote fraudulent prescriptions and transferred 22 vials of ketamine to be given to Perry in the weeks before his death. Chavez is the third person to plead guilty, including Perry's assistant, who admitted injecting him with that final dose of ketamine. Now, prosecutors are now building their case against 2 others as well, a doctor and a well-known drug dealer. An overnight Israeli strike has damaged a health center in the heart of Beirut. The Lebanon Health Ministry says the strike killed at least 9 people. The attack, which Israel's defense forces say is aimed at Hezbollah targets in Lebanese territory, is Israel's heaviest bombardment of the country in nearly 20 years. Thanks so much for starting your day with us. I'm Natalie Grant. Today is Thursday, October 3rd. Welcome to your day. Let's start things off with Mark Peterson, who has a look at our first alert forecast as you're heading out the door this morning. What can we expect? Good morning.
Clear and cool, plenty of sunshine. Grab the sunglasses, you'll need them. 40 degrees. Currently, we don't have any wind to really contend with those cold temperatures, but it's colder elsewhere. Again, the corn maze is going to be wide open this weekend. It's going to be great weather for that. We're going to have sunshine today, but the cold front that we've been talking about, well advertised for Friday afternoon. Winds gusting to 40, showers, not expecting a lot of rain out of this, but then that sets us up for that gorgeous weekend. 27 degrees into Deer Park. It's 37 downtown, freezing into Cheney, and we've got cold temperatures, or I should say cool temperatures, all the way along I-90 heading into Hayden. Now, our forecast radar, yeah, we're going to see some variable clouds today. We're expecting overnight to be pretty nice, but it's tomorrow that we see that come in. We have about a 30% chance of rain, but a 100% chance of wind, and those winds are going to be gusting, creating areas of dust into the Central Basin around Vantage and Ritzville and down into the Tri-Cities. For today, we're going to have, again, those variable clouds this afternoon, a high of 66 degrees. That's about average for this time of year.
Well, this morning, new evidence in the federal election case against former President Donald Trump. Special counsel Jack Smith is seeking to make this case Trump committed crimes in a desperate bid to hold on to power after the 2020 election. Hannah Joyce at the Breaking Now desk for us this morning. And Hannah, federal prosecutors had said the filings contained sensitive and previously unseen evidence in Trump's case. A judge now making those documents public. What do we know about this new evidence?
What I can tell you is that special counsel Jack Smith says Trump's actions were not
not the official acts of a president, but the desperate efforts of a losing candidate. Federal prosecutors are charging him with plotting to overturn the 2020 election. A federal judge unsealed a 165-page filing from Smith. Prosecutors say one White House staffer claims he overheard Trump telling family members, "It doesn't matter if you won or lost the election, you still have to fight like hell." And then on January 6th, Trump telling his supporters this.
Fight like hell. And if you don't fight like hell, you're not going to have a country anymore.
Trump is directly responsible for the tinderbox that he purposely ignited on January 6th. The filing highlighted the moment during the attack on the Capitol when Vice President Mike Pence was taken to a secure location by the Secret Service. Trump was informed by a White House staffer who hoped Trump would take action to secure Pence's safety. Instead, Trump allegedly looked at him and said, "So what?" Trump pleaded not guilty to all charges. The former president's campaign calls the filing an election interference.
It was a weaponization of government, and that's why it was released 30 days before the election.
Trump claims the filing broke what's called the 60-day rule. It's a policy at the Justice Department to not take major action on cases that could impact an election 60 days before Election Day. The Department of Justice argues the investigative and prosecuting attorney's decision in the case were made last year. Today, both candidates are on the campaign trail. Trump is set to have a rally in Michigan, and Vice President Kamala Harris heads to Wisconsin for a campaign event. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Hannah, thanks. Well, two students at Eastern Washington University say their drinks were laced with a date rape drug during a party in Cheney over the weekend. EWU campus police and the Cheney Police Department confirm one of those victims did have some type of date rape drug in their system. The other test is still pending. The EWU police and Cheney police continue to investigate these reports. In these types of cases, we're told it can be tough to track down exactly who places drugs in someone's drink and to prove their intent. But as police investigate, they're trying to educate students on prevention and awareness, saying if you're going out to have a drink, there are ways to keep yourself safe.
Watch your drink, if you didn't pop it, don't drink it, kind of a deal. Don't drink out of punch bowls and different things like that. Make sure that you do everything you can to watch it being poured, watch it being open so you know exactly what you're getting.
And make sure if you're out at a bar or a party to bring a good friend with you and know your baseline. If you start to feel symptoms of being drugged, tell a friend who can get you out of that situation safely. Police encourage you to then report it and get tested at the hospital. In News for Your Health this morning, Whitman County Public Health is tracking more cases of whooping cough. 5 people at WSU have tested positive now for B. pertussis. Whooping cough is highly contagious. It's a respiratory illness that doctors say can spread before you even know you have it. It can be treated with antibiotics, and booster shots are available every 10 years. Now, if you've been around someone who tests positive for whooping cough, you can get preventative antibiotics. Whitman County Public Health says the outbreak is contained to the WSU student population, but residents in the county should check the last time they had their Tdap vaccine. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:37. Checking back in with Mr. Mark Peterson here as we head into our Thursday.
Yeah, it's going to be sunny. It's going to be a mild day today, setting up for what will be an interesting Friday. There's no doubt about it. So we're going to talk about what you can expect tomorrow and maybe more importantly, just how cold it is out there right now.
And still to come on Good Morning Northwest, new reports show nearly 1/3 of Americans have low iron. Are you one of them? The signs you should look out for. That's next.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
So you want somewhere to play? We got you. A nice relaxing stay? We got you. Wanna be entertained? We got you. Wanna play golf all day? We got you. Go to Lake Casino. Winning is just the beginning. So you're looking for something to do? We got you. Want some tasty food? We got you. Heard you wanna do some shopping? We got you. The live music is always popping at the Go to Lake Casino. At the Go to Lake Casino. Go to Lake Casino. Winning is just the beginning.
Visit Fred's Appliance today and discover unbeatable deals on the largest selection of in-stock Get It Today inventory in the region. Don't miss out on this limited time offer to upgrade your kitchen with the Frigidaire Professional 4-piece package and save up to $3,100. Experience precision cooking with this Frigidaire range. Keep your dishes sparkling with this professional dishwasher. This sleek microwave offers sensor cooking technology, and this fabulous refrigerator designed with our Space Pro shelving system.
We are Spokane Wellness Group. We are a provider of semaglutide, which is a medication that has been helping people lose weight and achieve their goals of being healthy. I wanted to know, what can this drug do for me if I don't change anything? So I've lost 65 pounds. We're trying to make it so everyday people can buy it and reap the benefits from that, because there are a lot of benefits from this medication, especially for people who are overweight. We'll be here for you. We want to help people.
It's time for 4 News Now, Coats for Kids.
Drop off new or gently used coats at any of our sponsored locations. We'll bring them to Alsco for professional cleaning, then get them out to local children in need. Donate Coats for Kids through October 31st.
Your locally owned Papa Murphy's is proud to be part of Coats for Kids this year.
Now through the end of October, bring in a coat donation to any Eastern Washington or North Idaho Papa Murphy's location.
And receive a $4 off coupon good for any large or family-sized pizza.
Clogged drains are a huge problem and can cost thousands. With Mainstream, you can prevent clogs before they happen. There's no better time than now to call Mainstream and ask about our 83 or it's free drain clearing special. For just $83, we'll send a technician to your home to clear your drain. And if for some reason we can't get it, it's free. With over 20 years of experience, the expert technicians at Mainstream can restore the flow. Call Mainstream today or visit us at mainstreamhomeservices.com to take advantage of this limited time deal.
Welcome back. The time right now, 6:41. A recent study suggests nearly a third of American adults have an iron deficiency. The researchers studied more than 8,000 adults, and they found roughly 14% had absolute iron deficiency. Now, that's when there's a severe reduction or even a complete absence of the body's iron stores. An additional estimated 15% had a functional iron deficiency. That's when there are adequate iron stores, but the body is struggling to use it. Iron deficiency has been tied to restless leg syndrome, fatigue, anemia, hair loss, and heart failure.
In our 10-second takeaway on this Thursday morning, going to be sunny and mild. Really going to be a pretty nice day. But you'll want a warm layer heading out and the sunglasses at the ready because the sun's going to be out. 66 our high today.
Free testing for sexually transmitted infections is now available in Washington and North Idaho. All 11 Planned Parenthood health centers in our region are offering the STI testing through the end of the year. Now, Planned Parenthood emphasized the importance of getting testing as cases of syphilis have been rising in the last few years. You can schedule an appointment right now. You can look for this link. It's up on our website, kxly.com. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:42. Lately, it's been all football, even some basketball, but hockey is taking center ice over at the arena. The Chiefs kicked off their season this past weekend, but if you missed those first games, don't worry, we got a lot more to tell you. Allison Martinez is live.
That's right, hockey is back, and you can come cheer on the Chiefs this weekend. We're sharing everything you need to know if your family wants to attend, coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Every fire season is more intense than the last, but Initiative 2117 will cut programs to prevent wildfires at a time we can't afford to. 2117 goes against everything we do. Vote no on 2117. It's a bad deal for Washington.
Not the best sound to start your day with, is it? Your next decision should be to call Precision. Our professionally trained technicians are here to provide you with award-winning service every time. Our trucks are rolling warehouses, so we can get you back up and running fast. Need a new door? We do that too. And right now, get a new garage door, Wi-Fi opener, and remote combo installed for as low as $34 per month and up to $500 in cashback savings. Call or book online today.
The Spokane Home Builders Association and Fred's Appliance are proud to present the 20th Annual Fall Festival of Homes, featuring 16 gorgeous homes from 11 of Spokane's finest builders, like Grit and Timber and Lennar. Whether buying, looking for remodeling ideas, or decorating inspirations, find it at the Fall Festival of Homes. Visit fallfestivalofhomes.com for all the details.
Tonight and tomorrow, Cal Cars is kicking off the month with a 72-hour sale at both Cal locations, where they are marking down over 72 trucks, cars, and SUVs. to sell fast, plus delaying all payments until next year. And $0 down is all you need. This is your chance to save thousands and trade your old vehicle in for something better with a complimentary 2-year service maintenance plan included. But it's only today through this Sunday at Cal.
It's time for Northern Quest $150,000
Ultimate Game Night Giveaway
with a brand new Yukon Denali up for grabs. So come on down and play daily to winner. Grand prize drawing November 30th.
So I just heard about Northern Quest's $25,000 Spooky Cash Smash giveaway. Sure, there's nothing spooky about big cash prizes, but winning 10 grand, that would definitely give me goosebumps. You know, if I had skin or whatever. Details at northernquest.com.
For us, protecting the land means everything. It's our homestead and legacy. But Initiative 2117 puts our air and water at risk, and cuts to transportation funding will make it harder to move products. 2117 is a bad deal for Washington.
When it matters most, America turns to David Muir and ABC's World News Tonight.
Welcome back to time right now, 6:45. Hey, hockey fans, this one is for you. The Spokane Chiefs are back. The team kicked off their season last week, and in case you missed it, there are 2 more home games coming up this weekend. Allison Martinez is live at the Spokane Arena this morning to share how your family can show up and show out this season for the Chiefs. Good morning, Allison.
Good morning. If your family is planning on showing up and showing out, you're going to have to get some gear situated. You can see we are representing right now. I'm joined by Jay Stewart this morning. He's the vice president for the Spokane Chiefs. We're outside of the store right now, and we've got some pretty cool gear to show off.
We do, yeah, brand new. Every year there's a brand new line of merchandise that we roll out. It's not just opening night or the first month or so. Every so often we'll bring out brand new pieces of merchandise. Pretty popular with the sweatshirts. You know, the hooded sweatshirts, the crew necks, also our hats are pretty popular throughout the season. And then brand new this year, as I'm wearing, is the chain. So the brand new chain gang. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, very cool. And what's awesome too is you guys have sizes for all ages too. We've got some sweatshirts for the littles over there also. Very cool. Now, for the season, what are you most looking forward to? You kicked it off last weekend with your opener, a huge victory, and people can come out this weekend. What are you most excited about?
Yeah, every night is going to be a brand new promotion for us. So we play 34 times throughout the course of the year from September through March, and we've got some big promotions coming up. The big one that everybody looks forward to at the first half of the season is the teddy bear toss, and that's going to happen in early December. So fans can bring a teddy bear to the game, throw it onto the ice when the Chiefs score their first goal.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We'll have more information on everything you need to know to get your family out here and cheer on the Chiefs on our website, KXLY.com. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio, and go.
And go Chiefs, I think, is what she got cut off saying there. So much fun. Lots of opportunities to get out and just have a fun time with the Chiefs out there. And you were talking about the teddy bear toss, and he was too. Just how big it is out there to get all those bears on the ice.
Thousands of bears come out, get the ice. It takes a long time to pick them up. Of course, all those go back to kids in traumatic situations, and it gives them some relief. So it's a cool thing. I get goosebumps thinking about it. So get your teddy bears if you're going to be going to the game. All right, here we go. 27 this morning in Deer Park. It's 38 in Despangle, but freezing in Cheney. So again, just the cool weather. It's fall. This is to be expected. We look at our forecast hour by hour. Plenty of sunshine. By 10 o'clock, we're sneaking into the upper 40s, and in the noon hour, we're getting around 60 degrees, but then we're going to be in the mid 60s. Again, 65 is an average high for this time of year. Our forecast high is going to be 66. Some clouds, light winds, really going to be pretty nice. So we look at the 4-day forecast, and for today, it's looking pretty good. Tomorrow, we see that chance coming into the afternoon with some light rain showers. Now, we need every drop we can get. We're not going to get a lot out of this. Mountains are going to pull out more. But the winds associated with that are going to be gusting to 40 miles an hour. We could see dust from the Waterville Plateau all the way into Ritzville to Vantage. Again, Ritzville down to 395 all the way to the Tri-Cities. And we could also see it into the Palouse. So there's going to be dust in the air tomorrow. Now, will it be limiting the visibility as you're driving? Odds are in some areas it will. We'll keep you abreast of what's going on there. But the 4-day forecast has Monday starting off absolutely gorgeous. Those winds, Yeah, this is going to be one of those days we're not going to see a lot of wind today. Really going to be nice. It's tomorrow that cold front starts to come in. This is the third one we've had in, what, 10, 11 days? So we're going to see those winds gusting to 40 miles an hour into the West Plains, all the way in on I-90 along the way through Ritzville and Vantage. Then it's going to calm down and things look pretty good. As we look at our forecast highs today, we're going to be into the mid-60s. Going to be really nice. We look at the planning forecast. Again, 68 tomorrow with the gusty winds and the showers. And then a beautiful weekend, a little cooler Saturday, and in the low to mid-70s for next week.
Already looking ahead to the weekend there. Looking so nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, the weekend's right around the corner.
I know. We're so close. A couple more days. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:49. Your morning sprint is coming up next. Thanks so much for starting your Thursday with us right here on Good Morning Northwest. One more day till Friday. We'll see you right after this.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app. Sign up for the 4 News Now Brainstorm at KXLY.com.
Life's busy. Off is not an option. You need to be on. On time, on the go, on the call, or just ready to play on. Life's waiting. Power on with Batteries Plus. Visit one of over 700 locations today.
What's all this? You said it was a recovery day. I got my yoga mat, foam roller, electrolytes, and protein bars. The whole setup.
Refrigerant recovery, Ben. We're recovering the refrigerant to fix the heat pump.
Oh, right. I knew that. Want a protein bar?
Get a free heat pump with every furnace purchase at Bill's Heating and AC while supplies last. Call now.
Electrolyte?
Ben, take the robe off.
Watch KXLY Plus over the air on KXLY ABC4. Live updates, breaking news, weather every 10 minutes from the 4 News Now team. Get up to date on the information you need in just an hour. Weekdays at 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. over the air on KXLY ABC4.
Dear unbreakable spirit, when the terrain is gnarly, you steady us. When obstacles are ahead, you lift us. When the turf is hostile, you inspire us. Own a legend. Toyota Trucks.
Right now, you can lease a new 2024 Tacoma for just $349 per month. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Not the best sound to start your day with, is it? Your next decision should be to call Precision. Our professionally trained technicians are here to provide you with award-winning service every time, so we can get you back up and running fast. Call or book online today.
Our story began with my dad becoming forgetful, that then morphed into an Alzheimer's diagnosis. And at the same time, my mom had Parkinson's. I want the best for my parents because they wanted the best for me. I think if I had walk hairs, I would have had a different reality. There's a little less pressure, a lot less fear. Walk hairs and your ability to take it to another state is huge.
Batteries Plus has the national scale for all your power needs and a dedicated expert for the local support you want. Power on with Batteries Plus Business.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.
Welcome back. The time right now is 6:53, and it's time to get you ready to take on your Thursday in the morning sprint. Mark Peterson is here with details on a cold front headed our way, bringing some gusty winds. Hannah Joy's in the studio with updates on the aftermath of Hurricane Helene, and Allison Martinez is live at the Spokane Arena with what you can expect at Chiefs games this season. But first, an Uber driver trapped in her car for 12 hours in Spokane Valley is recovering this morning. She would have been there longer if her sister hadn't found her. This video shows fire crews trying to pull her SUV out of a 15-foot ditch yesterday. When she crashed, her airbags deployed, which made her stuck between the dashboard and the seat. Firefighters had to use ropes to pull the doors off the car to get her out. Now, this all happened in a rural area near 44th and Sullivan late Tuesday night. It's still unclear why she ended up on that road and down in the ditch in the first place, though neighbors tell us it isn't the first time something like this has happened there. She was taken to the hospital with minor injuries, but her family says the most important thing is that they found her and that she is okay. The owner of Alpine Deli in downtown Spokane says an arsonist damaged their building Sunday night. It was captured on camera, showing somebody starting several fires in the hours before midnight. Now, we did speak with the business who captured the arsonist on surveillance footage, but they didn't want to share it for fear of retaliation. We did, however, watch the video showing a person sparking several fires in the back of Alpine Deli, burning wood pallets, bricks, and plastic. Now, luckily, the flames did not breach the building. Early voting in Kootenai County is about 2 weeks away now, and the deadline to register to vote is coming up quick. The Kootenai County Elections Department expects a notably high voter turnout for this year's general election. This could lead to longer lines on Election Day. If you'd like to take a look at all of our election coverage, including some important dates for Idaho, you can head to our website, kxly.com/forthepeople.
The temperatures in our first alert weather in the outlying areas are at or around or below freezing. I mean, 27 into Deer Park this morning, but 40 into the valley. And we have upper 30s into North Idaho. So we want you to be ready as you head out the door. It's going to be temperatures into the mid-60s throughout much of our region. Sunny today. It's going to be gorgeous. We are going to see a few afternoon clouds coming in, but not a big whoop here. And again, we are going to see a cold front that's coming up. I'll talk more about that in a little bit.
189 people were reported dead from Hurricane Helene, and that number is set to climb in the days ahead. Today, President Joe Biden will travel to Florida and Georgia. He will survey storm damage. The president will meet with officials and discuss other recovery efforts. This comes after Biden approved additional federal funding for the state. For updates, tune in to Good Morning America.
Hey, hockey fans, I have good news for you. The Spokane Chiefs are back. They had a full crowd for their victory home opener last week, but if you missed it, you can check them out tomorrow and Saturday for 2 home games. There are so many new things to look forward to at the Spokane Arena, between lighting, new seats, and some pretty cool team merch also. For all the information you need to attend, you can visit our website, kxly.com.
2 students at Eastern Washington University say their drinks were laced with a date rape drug during a party in Cheney over the weekend. EWU Campus Police and Cheney Police Department confirmed one of those victims did have some type of date rape drug in their system. Police are continuing to investigate these reports, but in these cases, we're told it can be tough to track down who exactly places drugs in someone's drink and prove their intent. But as police investigate, they're trying to educate students on prevention and awareness, saying if you're going to go out and have a drink, there are ways to keep yourself and others safe.
Watch your drink. You know, if you didn't pop it, don't drink it, kind of a deal. You know, don't drink out of punch bowls and different things like that. Make sure that you do everything you can to watch it being poured, watch it being open, so you know exactly what you're getting.
And if you're out at a party or a bar, bring a good friend with you and know your baseline. If you start to feel any symptoms of being drugged, tell a friend who they can then safely get you out of the situation. Police encourage you then to report it and get tested at the hospital. Well, it's never too late or too early, rather, to think about the holidays and to support families in our community who may be going through a tough time. 7 radio stations of KXLY Broadcast Group are already raising money to help those families with the expanded Christmas Wish program. On Tuesdays and Wednesdays in October, when you go buy a double burger from Delicious, $1 from each of those burgers will support Christmas Wish. Now, we have put a link on KXLY.com to a donation site and a place to learn a lot more about Christmas Wish and the great work that they do. It's on KXLY.com right now. We are headed into a blustery day out here with some temperatures, mountain conditions here. We'll have a check-in with Mark right after this break.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
Are you a daredevil who drives on empty to see if you can make it? At Numerica, you'll find money answers for you and only you. Learn more at numericacu.com.
If you're looking to score big on the best lineup of new and used vehicles, then come on down to Findlay.
At Findlay Downtown Toyota, we are loaded with great deals on all 2024 Tundra and Tacoma trucks. And this week, we are offering $500 off everything in stock, both used and new. Perfect for the winter months ahead.
So if you're looking for a touchdown of savings, you can find it at Findlay. Findlay Toyota's downtown.
ABC's World News Tonight at 4 News Now, when the local story is national news.
When national stories hit home, watch ABC World News Tonight at 5:30.
And 4 News Now at 6. That's what we mean when we say expect more.
A cool day that will warm up nicely as the sun is up, and we see by 10 o'clock we're going to be at 49 degrees, and we'll continue to warm up through the day to about average 66 degrees. Winds are going to be light today. Really not going to be too bad. Having that light layer on, though, today is going to be helpful. Tomorrow, the windbreaker. We're going to have winds gusting to 40 miles an hour tomorrow afternoon, and about a 30% chance of some scattered showers. Once that cold front passes, we've got sunshine for the weekend. Saturday and Sunday looking absolutely beautiful. We are going to warm up into the low 70s with mid 70s for Monday and Tuesday.
Hey, thanks so much for starting your morning with us right here on Good Morning Northwest. We'll see you throughout the morning on GMA. It starts right now.